Hi guys,
Hey
it's Kate
guys.
Krogan here and Alyssa Yeo. How are you going? I'm from Fix It Physio and Alyssa is from Fit for Change. I need to say it one slowly because sometimes
Change,
I say
I
other
know.
things.
Yeah.
We won't go into it. Anyway, we are lucky enough to be able to be catching up today on this amazing spring day. And as you can see behind us, we have the beautiful Sandar Point Beach. Like, how lucky are we to live in such an amazing place?
So awesome, especially spring now. It's hot. Today is just perfect. It's so nice.
So how many of you put down below yes if you've been under the Doona? You know,
Through winter.
Is today going to bring you out from under the Doona? This weekend, Alyssa was saying, is going to be
32, I think, tomorrow, and
Wow.
then 30 odd on Sunday. So
How
it's going to
awesome.
be beautiful. Yeah.
How
so
awesome.
Exciting.
So also, just a quick one. We had a whale before, but we sort of missed it because the internet can be a bit crazy. So anyway, like the whales are out there, the sun is out, and spring is here. Now, as you saw in the title, we like people to be safe when they get back in and exercise, and it's one of the things that I'm passionate about. Like, obviously we are physiotherapists, but we don't want people coming in because they're just wanting to do the right thing. So I thought I'd grab Alyssa today and ask her what her tips are about how to get out from under the Doona, get back into exercise for spring and summer, and the best way to do it.
Yeah.
So what are some tips?
So it's pretty common, I see, like Kat was saying, like people throughout winter tend to drop off just a little bit.
Yeah.
And then when it's a day like today, you just want to get out and get back into it. And I know it's like exciting, you know, you're ready to get back into it, you're ready to get going. But what happens is people tend to overdo it. So
it's wrong if I got up today and went for a 12K run.
Exactly. No, I don't know what you're talking about. That's perfectly normal. But yeah, so you've gone from doing nothing. So your muscles and your body have just been basically inactive for 12 weeks or maybe longer. And then you want to go hell for leather and 6 days a week and be doing squats and weights and everything. So like anything, it's just you really do have to ease back into it no matter how you think you're doing the right thing, and I understand that.
Yes, yeah.
But what happens is you get injured or you burn out or you get tired and then you drop off again. So it becomes this sort of roller coaster.
Absolutely.
As opposed to starting off maybe 2 sessions a week, doing some walking, swimming, yoga, and just easing back into it.
And it comes back to load, doesn't it? So we talk a lot to our clients about load when they're getting back from an injury. So we try and get them to think about what is a high load, a medium load and a low load. So as you say, yoga, for instance, you mentioned, great for recovery. Making sure that your length tension relationships are good within your muscle tissues.
Absolutely.
And your tendons, and that you're ready to go. And I think that it is so tempting to just go, right, I'm here, I'm going to take on the world. And I can remember when I used to do those box jumps. Surely I can still do those.
That's right. And we do that. You kind of live in the past and you go, I've run half a marathon before, you know, like a half marathon. So you think I can get out and do it again. But I mean, we do have muscle memory, don't get me wrong, but if you've had time off, you do need to build it back up again.
Yeah. And what sort of time do you think's safe? So if someone comes to you like myself who has been living under the Doona and I'm like, right, I'm going to run my marathon this summer. No, let's go with less than that. But I just want to be fit and healthy. I want to get back into a routine where I'm exercising 3 to 5 days a week. You know, how do I do that? Like, what's the best way to get back in? Hey, Pete!
So, look, the thing is, the reality of it is, especially with running, you can't sort of jump straight into like a half marathon program. I mean, it's not the safest way to do it. Body weight training, short runs, sort of interval running and stuff like that would be better to start off.
Okay.
So we're not even focusing on weights and all of that yet. I really think to start off it's just some body weight stuff and some shorter runs, and then once you build up the fitness, so that might take 6 weeks.
And also the impact as well, isn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah,
impact on your joints and your body and your muscles.
I wasn't getting much impact under my Doona.
That's right. Not much anyway. So so I know what you mean. But so it does take time, and we are impatient.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Very
Like, think about
much
when
so.
you put something in the microwave for a minute and it feels like an eternity.
Yes.
We are impatient. So I know you want results quickly and you want to get back and do that half marathon, but it might take 6 to 8 weeks to actually build a level of fitness where you can start training for that. So, I mean, my suggestion is, like, now's the time to start. If you're looking to get somewhere in summer, then now's the time to do it, because you've got, 2.5 months to build up a base level of fitness.
Which is a good time.
Which is a great amount of time.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
So, 8 weeks, I would say. 6 to 8 weeks is a good time to build a base level.
Great.
And then you can start to build on it.
And what if someone doesn't have somewhere they already train or are wanting to try something new or different? Do you have anything in spring at your place that you're doing?
Yeah, so actually we do. We have a spring offer. So up until November, we're doing a 14 days for $14. So
that's awesome.
Unlimited classes.
Wow.
So yeah, jump on board that. It's really good value, and it gives you an opportunity to try all our different classes.
And what are some of those?
So we've got a lot of variety at the moment. We have boxing, circuit training, core classes. We've got a running group. We've got a new one called the 20-20-20.
Right.
So
okay.
that's like 3 different sections of the class. So
Wow.
might be a bit of boxing, a bit of core, a bit of running.
Cool.
So yeah, so we've got a few different options.
And is core a compulsory class if you sign up?
It should be. Maybe I should
Yes.
add that. Yeah, it should be. Come to the core class. It's good. It's the good one for you. Yeah, well, I mean, we've done one on core before, but
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
that one is so great. We've got 2 of those each week.
Fantastic.
And that really helps, particularly with the running as well.
Yeah.
Like, people don't really realise when you're doing running how much you need your core. So,
Yeah, that's awesome.
So yeah, so come along and try it. $14, that's all it costs.
Yep.
You can bring cash on the day, and you've got 2 weeks of unlimited
That's
training.
unreal.
So a good way to get started.
Now, if you want to get into that, you can private message here or just down below. Just tag yourself in.
Yeah, or write your email and
and just
we
put
can inbox
14 for 14,
Yeah.
and we'll get onto you, and Alyssa will get you going. So,
Yeah.
look, thanks heaps for coming along. I think this is a really important topic. It's something that's not often talked about because people inherently will just go out and try and get going again. So if you want to be doing the park run up and down here, and there's a brand new one in town.
Yeah.
which
There is. Yeah,
yep.
North Wollongong. Yeah. And that was massive. I think the first one they got 600 people.
Yeah,
or
that's
something,
right.
So
Yeah,
it's
so
beautiful there.
You know, there's a lot on offer, which is fantastic. We live in an area where people are very active, but you know, just be mindful. If you need a hand, jump into someone like Alyssa who can guide you through, especially those first 6 to 8 weeks.
Yeah.
And you know, if you have any niggles, make sure you get them ironed out. So
Yeah.
I don't want to be seeing you, but if you need to, obviously do. But let's try and get you fit and healthy this summer. Let's make it the best summer ever.
And keep it there, even through winter.
Yeah, that's a great one.
Yeah, so.
All right, so type in below 14 for 14 if you want to get involved with Alyssa's program. I highly recommend her. She's amazing on her knowledge. She will take you and she will force your boundaries, but within a very safe environment. She knows what she's doing. She's fantastic. So thanks a lot.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
Let's bring into summer in a safe way.
Yes.
Thanks.
Good idea.
All right.
No worries.
See you
Bye,
later.
guys. See ya.
Bye.